Today I have an interesting thing in my shop and it might help answer some questions. So many people have asked how the tools handle over time. How does the acid etching handle over time? So this is from one of my clients and he's been carrying this in his pocket nonstop for 2 years. So that's a lot of abuse on a knife. And so you'll notice a lot of the acid etching is almost completely gone. So any high points, so like the back of this awl, you can see is nice and shiny there. All right, same thing with these two springs. These are also shiny. Now that is simply because they have been able to rub off all the acid etching. So the blade, still nice and snappy, snaps open, snaps shut, no issue there. But you can see this knife has been used well. And so again, 2 years in the pocket is quite a bit of time. All right, the scissors, you can see that they've not had as much use as the knife. So they still have a pretty decent amount of acid etching on them. And then the can opener, it's seen some action there. Not very snappy anymore. All right, same thing, the bottle opener. Looks like it's gotten some action as well. Now, the reason why the tools like the can and bottle are not very snappy, you can see that the tool has a lot of garbage on the inside there. So we'll take this apart. We're going to kind of do some restoring on this. The main reason this was sent back was because the back scale, you can see, came loose. And so we're going to take these off, clean this up, and basically we're going to redo the acid etching. That's hard to access there. And we'll see how this looks once we do some work on it. So the back scale should be pretty easy to pop off since it's already almost off. To see the epoxy actually looks like it was working pretty good. You can see where the epoxy stuck to the G10. So that looks like it was working good. Maybe it was dropped, maybe something happened. That back scale popped off. So that was the easier one to remove. And now then this one that's not starting to pop off yet, it's gonna be a bit harder. Just kind of find a spot where it's a bit loose. All right, same thing here. Looks like the epoxy did a pretty good job. Held up for quite a while there. All right, so I'm not going to clean this with it closed. Now, then for those of you who want to clean your knife at home, I just recommend some dish soap, warm water, and a toothbrush. Get all this gunk out of there. Adding a bit of oil will keep the tools nice and snappy. But since I'm taking this apart anyways to re-acid etch this, we're going to go ahead and take it apart and we'll clean the tools once they're disassembled. All right, so I got everything taken apart. So you can kind of see the condition of the tools. In some places it looks like almost like rust on the tool. But if you look in places where there's no acid etching, like right here, you can still see some, it looks like rust or some kind of corrosion on it. So I wouldn't say that the acid etching has made the tools any more like susceptible to rusting. You can see here that looks like it's got rust on it. Once again, I'm not sure exactly how much use and abuse these tools got. All right, so next step, we're gonna just wash these up again with just warm water, soap, and a toothbrush. Then get everything prepped to redo the acid etching. Also, these liners are gonna need to be fixed because you see that epoxy stuck to them. So to be scraping that off to make these usable again. After a good scrub, you see a lot of what looked like rust washed off. It was actually just gunk that basically was on the tools. But still lots of scuff marks. Lots of this have been rubbed off over 2 years of use. So the next step is we're going to re-etch the tools. Here's how they turned out after the acid etching and aluminum wash. Of course, also I oiled the tools as well. Now we can begin putting this all back together. And with that, we're done with the restoration. So just kind of toss these back in. We, of course, replaced the ski ring. And we'll also replace the needle because his was pretty beat up there. You see, put a new needle in here. Just like that. All right, so this is all finished up. You see the tools are nice and dark again. Open some of these up. The acid etching. Of course, I resharpened that as well. See here, these tools, also nice and dark. Snappy once again. So a good cleanup and some oil help with that. All right, and that is it. So let me know what you guys think about this project here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.